Hello chess lovers. Welcome back to the Night Gambit TV. Today I am showing you two amazing chess traps, and this is the first trap. It comes from the accelerated London system and ends with a shocking checkmate in only 7 moves. Let's go move by move and understand exactly what happened. Move 1. White plays 1. d4. The white d-pawn advances 2 squares to d4, controlling the important central squares e5 and c5. Black replies 1. d5. The black d-pawn also moves to d5, fighting for control of the center. Move 2. White plays 2. Bishop f4. The white light-squared bishop develops to f4. This is a typical London system idea. The bishop becomes active before white locks the pawn chain with e3. Black replies 2. Knight f6. The black kingside knight develops to f6, attacking the center and preparing kingside development. Move 3. White plays 3. e3. The white e-pawn moves to e3, opening the diagonal for the dark-squared bishop and supporting the d4 pawn. Black replies 3. c5. The black c-pawn attacks white's center immediately. This is a common reaction against the London system. Move 4. White plays 4. c3. The white c-pawn supports the d4 pawn and creates a solid pawn structure. Black replies 4. Queen b6. The black queen moves to b6, putting pressure on the b2 pawn and eyeing white's queenside. At first glance, this looks strong, but black is about to fall into a deadly trap. Move 5. White plays 5. Queen c2. The white queen moves to c2. This move protects the b2 pawn and prepares tactical ideas. Black replies 5. Bishop f5. The black dark-squared bishop develops to f5 and attacks the white queen. Black believes white must retreat the queen, but white has seen something special. Move 6. White plays 6. Queen takes f5. The white queen captures the bishop on f5. White wins a piece and invites black's queen to become greedy. Black replies 6. Queen takes b2. The black queen captures the pawn on b2. This looks like a free pawn and attacks the rook on a1, but it is actually a terrible blunder. Black completely ignores the danger around the king. Move 7. White plays 7. Queen c8 checkmate. The white queen travels from f5 to c8. Checkmate. The queen attacks the black king on e8 along the 8th rank. The black king cannot escape. The black queen is too far away on b2 to help. No black piece can capture the white queen. No piece can block the attack. The game ends instantly. Why did this trap work? After 5, bishop f5, black focused on developing pieces, but forgot about king's safety. After 6. Queen takes f5. Black became greedy with 6. Queen takes b2 and ignored the threat on the back rank. The key tactical idea is the stunning move 7. Queen c8 checkmate, a beautiful back rank checkmate. Lesson from this trap: never grab pawns without checking your opponent's threats. A queen can be powerful, but if it wanders too far from the king, disaster can happen. Always ask yourself, what is my opponent threatening? One move of greed can lose the game immediately. If you enjoyed this trap, stay tuned because I have another amazing trap coming next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. The Night Gambit TV. Learn chess, spot traps, win games. Let's go to the second trap. Hello chess lovers. Welcome back to the Night Gambit TV. Today I am showing you the second trap in our 2-trap series. Attention, please, the Night Gambit TV is dedicated to helping chess players of all levels learn, improve, and enjoy the game. Our channel is not focused on profit, but on sharing knowledge, teaching strategies, analyzing games, and inspiring growth. We believe every chess player deserves the opportunity to develop skills, confidence, and a winning mindset. This trap comes from the Sicilian Defense, Old Sicilian, and it ends in only 7 moves with a stunning tactical shot. Let's break down every move step by step. Move 1. White plays pawn to e4. White immediately controls the center and opens lines for the queen and light-squared bishop. Black responds pawn to c5. Black chooses the Sicilian defense, fighting for central control from the side and preparing active counterplay. Move 2. White plays knight to f3. The kingside knight attacks the e5 and d4 squares while helping white prepare castling. Black plays knight to c6. The queenside knight develops naturally, supporting the center and controlling important central squares. Move 3. White plays knight to c3. The second knight joins the battle, increasing control over the center and supporting future kingside development. Black plays pawn to e5. Black grabs more space in the center and challenges white's influence. However, this move also creates tactical possibilities. Move 4. White plays bishop to c4. The light-squared bishop develops aggressively, aiming directly at the vulnerable f7 square near black's king. Black plays pawn to d6. Black strengthens the center and opens a path for the dark-squared bishop. Move 5. White plays pawn to d3. White supports the e4 pawn and keeps a solid center while preparing further development. Black plays bishop to g4. The dark-squared bishop pins white's knight on f3 to the queen on d1. This looks active but contains a hidden tactical problem. Move 6. White plays pawn to h3. White questions the bishop and gains space on the kingside. Black plays bishop to h5. The bishop retreats and keeps pressure on the pinned knight. Everything appears normal, but black is already walking into a trap. Move 7. The winning move. White plays knight takes e5. The knight from f3 jumps to e5 and captures black's pawn. At first glance, this looks impossible because the knight appears pinned by the bishop on h5. Many players think black can simply win the knight. But here is the tactical point. The bishop on h5 is no longer effectively pinning the knight because white has discovered a powerful attack against black's position. If black tries, bishop takes d1, or attempts to win material, white has the crushing response. B takes f7 check, a devastating check that forks the king and rook, leading to huge material losses. The key idea is that black's king is still stuck in the center and the f7 square is extremely weak. Black realized that the position is already strategically and tactically lost, so black resigned immediately. Lesson from this trap. 1. Don't assume a pinned piece cannot move. 2. Always check tactical threats against the enemy king. 3. The f7 square is often the weakest point in black's position during the opening. For development and king safety are more important than grabbing material. This short trap proves that one careless pin can lead to an immediate disaster. The Night Gambit TV. Learn chess traps, win more games, and surprise your opponents. Thank you so much. God bless everyone.